Hello, my name is MaryD and welcome to my YouTube channel, MaryD Plays. In this video I'll be playing Fender Play Level 1 Rock Path on electric guitar, and well, when I logged into Fender Play I noticed that they made changes into the course lessons for Level 1. If you would check my last video, you will see how the courses were named or titled and what they were about. Well, they've made some changes. Alright, so let's just take a look. First of all, one change is Level 1, or Course 1 of Level 1, the overview section, has 8 activities. Prior, it was just one activity. See? And not to mention, it said it was complete. So let's check it out to see what they've done. Looks like they have changed the, well, they call it a lesson. I think that's just basically an overview. They call it what to expect. But it used to be the overview video. So that got changed. And what else has been changed? And something about sound advice 101. Looks like they've added that. And now I've already done these in another course. So there's that. Course number 2. Okay. Well, course number 2 is where all those where all of these lessons were at, actually. But they've changed it to warm up 1 string. And so let's see, course 3. Well, let's go ahead and start trying to play catch up, because wow, they made some changes. See, today I think we were supposed to start doing the riff courses. I was planning on put all of these riff courses that you see here. I was going to put them all in one video. That's what I had planned for today, but it looks like I'm playing catch up. Musician does this to me too. They'll end up changing the missions, and then in order to keep my level up, I have to end up redoing missions. Okay, well, let's start with course 1 and do what needs to be done. So, world domination begins 1 level at a time. Here's what you'll learn in level 1 of the rock path.
Welcome to level 1 of Fender Play. In this level, you're going to learn the basic fundamentals, like how to hold your guitar, how to tune, and the string names. Fender Play is a song-based program. What that means is that you'll learn a skill and then apply it to a riff or a song right away. By the end of level 1, you will be able to fret notes on different strings, pick notes across different strings, play and transition between 5 chords, play 5 songs and riffs. If you're already familiar with any of these topics, feel free to jump past courses, mark them as complete, and move on faster. You'll also find a review course at the end of each level, with opportunities to apply all of your new skills. You can use this course to help you decide if you're ready to move to the next level. As you follow the path, keep in mind that you can learn the songs and skills on either electric or acoustic guitar. Lessons are taught on both instruments, and whatever you have in your hands will work. How much time should you spend practicing each week? Fender plays a self-paced program, so it's really up to you. But the more consistently you practice, the faster you will make progress. Start with 10 to 15 minutes a day. If you have a mobile device, you could even set practice reminders in the Fender Play app. The main thing is to make playing your guitar a habit. So are you ready? I'm ready. Let's get started.
Okay, let's go back, because there was one other part that needs to be done. Sound Advice 101. Okay, learn how your electric guitar makes sound and what parts of the instrument help you create and change the sound. By the end of the session, you'll be able to identify the components that create sound in an electric guitar, recognize how electronics change the sound, and identify how pickups change the sound.
Let's talk about the components that create sound in an electric guitar and how they can be adjusted and changed. The components that change sound can be found on the body of the guitar. They include the pickups, the pickup selector, your volume, and your tone control. So make sure that you're plugged in and your amp's turned on. On this guitar, I have one volume and one tone control. So with the tone and the volume control up, I can strum the guitar, grab the volume knob, and turn it all the way down here on the guitar. So when I strum, I don't hear anything out of the amplifier. Then I can turn it all the way back up. So if I adjust the tone knob, strum the strings, and roll the tone knob back to nothing, I get a warmer, darker sound. And I can adjust that back up, and I'm back to a brighter sound. This guitar is equipped with two pickups, the bridge position pickup and the neck position pickup. I've got a pickup selector with 3 positions, the bridge position, back position, the middle position, which is both pickups turned on, which gives a warmer sound, and then the front position pickup, which is an even warmer sound. Now, the reason that the sound changes so much is because near the bridge, the string is tightest. So you get the brightest sound here, and by the neck, the string is the loosest. So you get a warmer tone. You can even try this with the volume control rolled off on your guitar. Just acoustically pluck the string near the bridge, and you can hear that change from the tight end of the string to the looser end of the string. So what are the pickups? I'll give you 2 answers. The first is the technical. Pickups are like electronic magnets that convert the vibration of the string to sound through the amplifier. And number 2, the simple answer is your pickups are kind of like microphones for your guitar strings. Understanding the components of your electric guitar is an important step to developing your sound. But remember, the first step is all in your hands. Keep practicing.
Okay, let's get back. I already done all that in the previous video. All right, now let's see. Next is course 2, which I've already done. Let's see here in the video. Okay. And course 3 now is this riff course. Okay, now course 4 is how pitch works. So what was it on here? Okay, course 3, course 4 was a riff course. Course 5 was, okay, so I'm going to go ahead and complete course number 4. It's one activity. Fretboard and pitch up, down, high, and low. In this lesson, you'll learn how pitch moves on the fretboard, understand pitch in terms of low and high, understand pitch in terms of up and down.
Do you ever get lost on your guitar?
Ah, shoot. Darn green screen. Let's reload the browser. Fender Play, sometimes the videos will do that. Don't know why. I think it has to do with my codec files, my video codec files. Okay, let's see if this.
Lost on your guitar as you.
Alright, let's start from the
Do
beginning.
you ever get lost on your guitar as you're trying to remember if a fret or string you're about to play is going to sound lower or higher in pitch? Let's work on that by talking about higher versus lower pitch on your fretboard. Now, it sounds simple, but this concept reinforces your sense of where a higher or lower pitch lies on your guitar, which can be confusing. I'm going to show you some basic rules that you can follow. In music, pitch, or the sound of the notes you play, can only move in two different directions, down or up. Let's first see how that works on just one string. If I'm playing different notes on the same string, in this case the G string, the notes that move toward the headstock go down in pitch and are lower. Let's take a listen. So in this case, the notes are descending. Notes moving in the other direction toward the bridge of the guitar go up in pitch and are higher. Let's take a listen to that. In this case, the notes are ascending. This may feel a little backwards, but all you have to do is remember that up is ascending to the bridge and down is descending toward the headstock. This may take some time to get used to. So let's take a look at a second way that pitch moves up and down or low to high on the fretboard. This would be across the strings. Notes moving across the strings from the low E string or the sixth string to the high E string or the first string move up in pitch. So I'm here on the 5th fret of the low E, and I'm going to walk it up the string. So low E to the A string, D string, G string, B string, and then high E string. So these notes are ascending. Notes moving from the high E string or the first string to the low E string or the 6th string move down in pitch. So we're just going the other way. High E to the B string, G to D to the A string, and then finally the low E string. And these notes are descending. Again, this may be confusing at first, but try to keep these points in mind. When we move across the strings towards our head, not to be confused with the headstock of the guitar, we descend in pitch as we approach the low E string. Now, when we move across the strings towards our feet, we're ascending in pitch to the high E string. So let's break apart a more specific example of how pitch works in relation to the fretboard. So to show this, I'm going to play the same note in 3 different octaves. So here's a note that we can fret in the middle of our fretboard. This is a C found on the 5th fret of the G string right here. Now here's another C note higher up in pitch than that first note. This time I'm going to be on the 8th fret of the high E string. So this pitch of the second note is higher. Notice I move toward the bridge, but also across the strings to the high E string, from here to here. So this shows that when we move up the fretboard toward the bridge and across the strings towards the high E string, we hear the pitch go up. So let's play that first C note again, 5th fret of G. Now let's compare it to a lower pitch. This time we're going to play a lower one on the 3rd fret of the A string. This is a C note. In this case, I move toward the headstock, but also across the string toward the low E string. So this illustrates that when we move down the fretboard toward the headstock and across the strings towards the low E string, we hear the pitch go lower. So that's the basics of how pitch moves on the fretboard. Try to remember that pitch moves down toward the headstock of the guitar and up towards the bridge. See you later.
Okay, go and push back. Well, that is marked complete. Go back to my path. So course 4 is done. And then now there's course 5. Look over here. Well, what needs to be done in course 5? Because obviously I did it because it's, you know, prior, but something got changed. Okay, it looks like they might have added or changed something in the exercise. I don't know. I'll have to go back in the old videos to see what got changed in this course on easy reading tablature. But this is unchecked, so I guess that means I probably should do it. All right, let's see here. Exercise play using tablature. Okay, seems easy enough. Oh, shoot. I'm already messing up. Pause. All right, start here. Okay. Now we're going back. And now that's marked complete. Course number 6 is another one, bites the dust. I don't think that was available prior to the change. Okay, so 6 is now a riff course, and 7 is I can't get no satisfaction. It's a riff course. But 8, the importance of strumming. Okay, play on. Okay, there's course 7, course 8. Okay, course 9 was first time chords E minor and A minor. Now, what course? Chords of strumming right. Okay, well, course 9, basic chords. All right, well, we work on basic chords. It looks like I did that lesson, but didn't. Must have changed something, or I don't know. Well, I guess I'll go ahead and do the practice. Okay, that's the 3-string G and C instead of the full string. Let me change my pickups and settings. Oh, that's easy. Right back. Okay. Oh, go on. I screwed up there. Okay. Try to get comfortable. Okay, let's try this again. Okay. And that is complete. Course 10. Okay, course 10 was a riff course, and then that's course 11. All right, so let's go course 11 here. And course 11 here is a riff course. Then there's course 12. Okay, course 12 was a riff course. And course 13 was first time chord C. So course 13 here now is easy reading 4/4 time. And course 14 is easy reading temperature with rhythm. Yeah, I think I'm going to stop it right here for now.